Hello, my name is Tiffanie and welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today we are going to take a look at my expenses for the month of June. Today we are June the 29th as I'm recording this video. I don't expect any expenses for today or tomorrow, so I think we are all set. If something would come up, then I will let you know. The month has not been great. I had a lot of expenses. I had a lot of going out of my budget, especially in the fun category. It was not nice. Definitely learned from it. We're going to take a deep dive to see if all my bills are paid and also to see where my money is going and how we can prevent that or make it less common at least. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so we have my bill tracker here. Then we also have the expense trackers. I have two of them. And then we have the original budget, so I know where I went overboard and where things went okay. So first we are going to make sure that all of the bills are paid. I'm going to take a marker and then we can mark off. So for June, the mortgage has been paid. So I still live with I moved back home with my parents after my relationship broke. But I still have a house with my ex-boyfriend, and it has been sold, but the sale will go through in August. So right now I still have to pay this mortgage for a house that I'm not currently living in. I'm very excited for this to be gone soon, but the mortgage is paid, so that's great. Then I'm gonna see my union. My union is also paid. Then my car insurance is also paid. Then we have my phone bill, which is at the end of the month. Let's see, phone bill 15, yes, has been paid. And then we have to go all the way down. The car inspection has happened. I did pay for it, but I think I forgot to write it down. The car inspection, it went up to 46. But why didn't I not write that down? Because I know I paid it with my cards, so it has been paid. And then I had to pay my scooter insurance, which was higher than I was expecting. So we're gonna change the number so I know for next year. So 318 euros and 49 cents. Okay. Then the streaming services. I still have Disney Plus. I also paid that, obviously. It's somewhere. And then Disney Plus. And then I don't have other streaming services. I like to rotate, even though I'm on Disney Plus for a long, long time. We finished Malcolm in the Middle. So I think now is a good time to move on to a different streaming services. I have to check which one I wanna get next. I have not cancelled Disney Plus yet, so I have to get on there, otherwise I have to pay for another month. I have my yellow pencil with me, so I can mark off easily what we are dealing with. Maybe I can zoom you guys in a little bit more to see what's going on. So, with my friend group, we like to bundle our gifts. So for my boyfriend, I gave him another share of my my presents. I gave myself more than 100 euros for fun money, and that was not a great idea because I completely went overboard. Then we had a date. I went over budget for this date. We had a dinner date, so those usually cost more. Then nothing crazy has happened. The scooter bill was more than I expected. Then this was a problem. So I'm trying not to have fast food anymore, but something that is worse than getting fast foods is getting it delivered, because that was a big chunk out of my fun money for something not that great, to be honest. They were an hour and a half late. They messed up the order. I had to call them because my order just wasn't there. So after half an hour, um, after 1 hour and a half, I called them to check up, like, where is my food? And yeah, they have not even started it, I think. So yeah, that was almost 60 euros for just two people. I did leave a tip of 5 euros, but still, that was a lot. Okay, then I went on a vacation with my friends and my boyfriends to the zoo, and there we had some expenses, which is usually food. So I paid for lunch once for the whole group, and then I had to pay lunch for myself too. So we decided I would buy lunch once because it was a specific restaurant I wanted to try within the zoo. And so I definitely wanted to cover that. And then also I covered my share of the next meal. So that was okay. And I took that money out of my savings account for my vacation funds. So that was okay. Then we have Disney. I have to check. Yeah, Disney went up, but I already knew that it was okay. Then my meal voucher for my work, which is less than I was expecting, but it's still a great amount, of course. Then I had birthday money from my family. I went to Lush for like something quite small. I feel like Lush is very expensive. I mean, I get it because like it's natural and stuff, but still, it's still expensive. I had to buy lunch. I forgot my food once. Then we have my base savings. Normally I do this in the beginning of the month, but because of the vacation, I was unsure if I would have enough in my bank account if I would do that, because I didn't know where in the month my scooter insurance would come out. So I just left it there after the trip, so I know that everything was looking okay. Then next up, I had to pull money. Well, not had to, but I pulled money from my emergency funds, 1,000 euros, to loan my friends. So my friend is paying me back because I loaned him money before, and he was basically in the same situation. So I texted him because he was not paying the first loan that I gave him, asking them like what's going on, and then he told me he had more money issues than I knew of at the start. Like the money issue is now fixed because I loaned him another 1,000 euros, but yeah, he has to pay me back. He did not pay me back this month. He's gonna pay me next month, so he didn't pay me in May and in June because of this money situation. Hopefully things will get better for him, but I'm unsure. Also, because of the two loans, my emergency fund is back where it started a few months ago, and I don't like the amount that's sitting at right now. So I also made, because with the first loan, I told you all that I will just wait until he pays me back, but I have a feeling that he's gonna pay me back very slowly, which is fine, but I don't want that for myself, so I'm going to also contribute to my emergency funds going forwards this month, which you will see in next video. Then we had holiday gifts, which my fun money was gone basically by the 13th of the month, which is not great. And then my colleagues want to go to the theater in November, but they wanted to pay the tickets. They wanted to get the tickets for the show in November, so I went over budget there. Then I got randomly 20 euros from my mom and my dad. I'm not sure why. Then I had an extra paycheck coming in from work, which is pretty normal. Then we planned another vacation. Oh, I'm so sorry. We planned another vacation. Me and my boyfriends, the two of us, are going to Amsterdam for 3 days, 2 nights. So that's what's happening here. So I had to get our notification funds, and then I had to pay the accommodation, the hotel, and then I did the same thing for our parking spots. So because we are going to Amsterdam, I'm not gonna count on finding a parking space on the streets. I would like to have a parking space that I know we will have space for, because in Amsterdam you don't want to not be able to lose your car there. Then we rented a canoe, like a little boat, and pedals, which didn't come true. So we went, and the boat was just not there. Like one of the two boats were missing, and then we had to call them. They are going to refund the money, but by the end of June, and I have to close out my months, and they did not reimburse me yet. But that will come hopefully soon. Then paid for parking. Then the medical bill, because I had my teeth pulled out, like my wisdom teeth, all four of them. That cost me 26 euros and 81 cents, which is a lot less than I was anticipating. So that's very, very nice. Yeah. No, I didn't plan for medical because I had no idea when this bill was going to come. So that's obviously in the red. This canoe was also in the red. It's something my friends wanted to do. And I find it difficult to say no to friends or to, yeah, I find it difficult to say no to friends when they want to do stuff and they want to make memories. So I kind of just went overboard with that. Then my grandmother gave me money. She gives me money every month. She doesn't need to. She knows she doesn't need to, but she likes to do it anyway. Then because of the canoe, because the boat was not there, we couldn't do that activity. So we just went for lunch. One of my two friends owed me a little bit of money because I paid the bill and they have to pay me back. But that money did not come yet to my checking account. They did pay, but it can take a few days for the money to transfer. So it's not on my account just yet, but that will come soon, I imagined. So yeah, we went a lot overboard with the fun money, which is a problem. But it happens, so yeah. I'm going to go on my phone because I'm filming on my phone to see if I missed anything on the expense tracking. Okay, so I checked my expenses. We're gonna zoom you back in. Oh, yes. So my paycheck was not on there on the expense tracking. So I got my paycheck, then the car inspection. I went over budget with the insurances because of this the scooter insurances that was higher than expected. And then I also found out that I forgot some groceries. So I also added that in. So we know all the numbers are correct. So now we can go over the budget recap. So we're gonna zoom you back out. Okay, so the budget recap. We're gonna see. Maybe I zoom you back in a little. Yes. So for my work, they paid me 2,233 euros and 31 cents. Then I got extra income of 489 euros and 60 cents. We're gonna add that up. Okay, so I'm back again. So yeah, I already filled in what my work paid me and the extra income. So 2,233.31 plus 489 and 60 cents. Okay, so together, let's see, that is 2,722 euros and 91 cents. Okay, then we're going over our needed expenses. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is in frame. Okay, so the house is exactly what we thought it would be. It's like this every month. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just not concentrated, you guys. I'm so sorry. So the rice is in black, 49, and then 15. And the car, for the car we actually have some leftover. So we're gonna see car. We have 40 euros 50 left over. That's because my parents borrowed my car and they filled up the gas for me. So that's why there's so much left over, because I didn't have to pay gas this month. Then my insurances, we went over by 15. So we were planning 419.50 and I went over with 15 euros and 68. So 400, can you see that? It's a bit glary. Yeah, 435 euros and 18 cents. So that's over budget. So we're gonna do this in the red. Okay, so 435 euros and 18 cents. Then we also had this medical bill come out. So that's 26 euros and 81. And we did not have to pay taxes. Groceries, we also went under budget. Groceries, so we spent, no, I budgeted 35 euros and we had 25 euros and 31 cents left over. No, that's not right. I just have to pay the, I'm sorry guys, my head is all over the place. So I didn't buy clothing, I think. I'm gonna check to make sure, but I did not. So that's 0. And on the other expenses, I'm not sure if I should put the minus 1,000. Because it didn't really come from like the budget of June, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as is. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this. So we're just gonna put 0 there. I did. Then for my dates, we also went over. I only went on one date. Yes, and that one date was over budget. So we spent 80 euros and 20 cents. For my vacation, I did spend money, but it's kind of the same, like with the 1,000 euros to my friends. It didn't come from this income, so we're gonna put 0. Then we had fun money. Okay, I gave myself more fun money than normal, and I just went completely overboard. So 123 euros and 1 cent, plus 160.51. Oof. So 283 euros and 52 cents. So let's total that up with my date money. So that's 363 euros and 72 cents. Okay. Then my savings. I only have like the base savings, I think. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna see vacation, base savings, yes. So that was 1,200. And my investments are right now 0. Okay. One more thing. I wanted to start like a little YouTube challenge. Oh, because I see a lot of other budgeting YouTubers do challenges and stuff. So I wanted to make a little challenge. Maybe I can zoom in. Yeah. So this is my YouTube channel. My YouTube for July 2026. So we're going to fill in week 1. So in week 1, compared to last week. I have right now on my budget video, I got, let's see, I got 12 views. Then I had 1 like, but we're gonna make that 2. We actually got a new subscriber this week also, so +5. And then we had 0 comments, which is fine. So we're going to add that up. So that's 12 plus 2 plus 5 plus 0 is 19. So we're going to put 19 here. And then I'm going to transfer 19 euros from my debit card into my savings account. And that way we're going to save up for my emergency fund, which for me, the emergency fund has a blue color. So that's why I put a blue dot here. So I know that this money that we will bring in together will be going to my emergency fund, and hopefully that will slowly snowball a little bit until we have a great amount going on. I thank you all for watching. This is going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wish you a good week. Bye bye.